Jennifer Kerr, the United
And here we go, the
States
second of three
America.
phases of the competition for the ladies. As I said, the gold medal on the line later on tonight. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the short program, and here's the American Jenny Kirk.
She is such a stunning young lady, down to the costume and the music, it all goes together. Very nice opening, very solid, nice control.
It has not been the kind of world championship that she had hoped for to this point, but in this new scoring system, you can come back rather quickly. She's in 17th place right now.
Very close to the boards, causing the fall.
Jenny is 20 years of age, from Newton, Massachusetts. She lives out in the LA area now, trains there, and came in 4th at the U.S. Nationals. Kimmy Meisner, the youngster, won the bronze medal, but is too young to compete at the Senior Worlds. So Jenny's here.
Serpentine footwork here. Turns in both directions. Nice speed throughout this. This final move here, this combination spin, this camel spin, sit spin, and lay back, and back sit. All those positions could be a little bit more stretched out, maybe faster. She looked like she had fun, though, except for that fall.
Yeah, that wasn't much fun. No, and not much time to get a lot of things done here, Peter.
Right, that was a placement problem with that triple flip that she fell on, too close to the boards.
Under the old system, you only had to keep track of about 20 numbers. With the 6.0 system, now there's about 200 you have to keep track of. Now, technical elements, the first mark. Second mark, program components, the artistry. There are 5 separate categories for that. 46.26 her total in the short program, added to her qualifying total. She's got 67.53. Jenny Kirk of the U.S. An all-access show for you next Sunday. Paul Wiley, silver medalist, and Kimmy Meisner, the bronze medalist from Nationals this year, who would be skating here, but she's too young. In fact, we're going to have a word with her in a few moments. Shizuka Arakawa on the ice in 6th place after qualifying. She is the reigning world champion from Japan, and coached by Tatiana Tarasova.
She has a very fluid line. Everything looks calm and elegant. Real reserved quality about her. Very nice entrance into this triple Lutz. Double loop. position. I love this move right there. She holds that. It could be a beautiful photograph.
Nice entrance into the double axel with the spread eagle right before it. Difficult.
Arakawa, when she won the world title last year, it was Japan's first gold in a decade, her first major international title. She didn't come out of nowhere. She was well known, a success before that, but it was a surprise. She is part of a very talented and powerful Japanese ladies force that is on the scene now. In fact, last year when she won the gold medal at Worlds, she only came in third at her own national championships.
These spins could be a little faster, a little bit more steady. One kind of flaw in that program with the struggle on that landing on the triple flip, but she is just lovely to watch.
Is she what she was last year, though? She hasn't had the same success.
Well, I don't see the fire or that ambitious kind of confidence out there this year as much as we saw last year.
Suzuka Arakawa. Arakawa waiting in the kiss and cry now, 23 years of age, and Tatiana Tarasova, I mentioned, is her coach, and there she is on the left, back in a building that she grew up coming to with her father, was a legendary hockey coach here.
Component scores in the sevens, good for her there, but she could have had more points on the triple flip, only 3.64, so that wasn't as good as it could be.
85-74, there's Yevgeny Platov, gold medalist on the right. Button and Carol Heiss, the two Americans who have 5 world titles, along with Michelle Kwan. So she is trying to pass them, but she has got a lot of work to do. A struggle in the qualifying round, and right now she tries to get back to her old game.
I see a more liquid movement in this program. She really feels this music. Double toe. I see more speed in her skating than we saw in the qualifying.
What do you think she's gone through mentally in the qualifying round until now? It was such a shock to everyone.
Oh, I think it was a big shock to her, and I see her out there trying to get back into her zone that she's usually in when she competes. This is what we're used to seeing, is this wonderful, alive emotion. big moves, really fluid. Wonderful flow. Straight line footwork there.
The new scoring system may have hurt in terms of preparation and thinking about it too much, but it helps her because it's much easier to come from behind. Forget 7th place, she's just 5 points behind Slutskaya. And
well,
now with this performance, Peggy?
Well, I think it was very good. This is the Michelle Kwan we know.
So far, big teddy bear. And Michelle in the kiss and cry needs 60.76 to take the lead. Rafael Aratunian alongside her coach. Short program 61.22. What do you think, guys?
Well, I think she's relieved that this part's over. I think she felt more like herself out there. I could see it in the look on her face and the attack that she had with this program. She really looked comfortable.
Positive. The ice right now is the young skater from Italy, Carolina Kostner, 18 years of age. Last year, she came in 5th at the World Championships. Right now, that's where she stands after the qualifying.
Triple to open this short program. Triple flip, triple toe. Nice airy quality about her skating. Very light, long line over the ice.
And long legs and arms. A lanky skater. She's grown a few inches since last year.
Really covers the ice well, using all of the ice surface in this program.
Interesting straight line footwork steps. Choreography done by Kurt Browning and Megan Smith. Very nice position.
Rolling onto that inside edge in the camel.
Very elegant, very nice performance. Really solid, just flowed right along. Just very pleasant.
She can't believe it. Look at the reaction.
Kwan, you're not used to being 7th going into the short program, and yet you hit the ice with a smile on your face. What were you thinking?
Well, in the short program, I mean, the qualifying was not very good at all, and I just said, enjoy it, Michelle. I'm here all the way in Russia, and just have fun, and I was starting to smile even in the beginning of the program. I'm like, Michelle, I haven't done anything yet. Come on, get back together. It's like, wake up, wake up.
Do you think you overthought the process going into that qualifying round?
I think I was counting a lot. And it doesn't make any sense. I just have to pace one element at a time, and I guess I don't know what position I'm sitting in now, but just take it easy and have fun.
And what does it do now for your confidence going into the long program?
I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good out there on the ice and know that I can do it. And what I end up is what I end up, but everything's a learning experience.
All right, Michelle, well, great job. Congratulations. We'll see you in the free skate.
Thank you.
Terry?
All right, Christine, thank you. Michelle, athletic family. Her dad was captain of the Italian national hockey team, and her cousin and godmother, Solda Kostner, won the silver medal in the women's downhill in Salt Lake. 59.77 is what she needs to take the lead. Yeah, that's enough. 60.82.
Yeah, she had a really nice quality, very effortless in her jumps.
All right, 87.27 her overall total, and she has the lead. Carolina Kostner on top. 18-year-old who captured the bronze medal at the U.S. National Championships this year. Too young to skate here at the Senior Worlds. I know you're having a great time this week, though.
I'm having a great time.
You're going to co-host our All Access show with Paul Wiley, which is going to be on next Sunday at 4:30. And you're keeping him in line, aren't you?
I'm keeping him in line.
Checking out Moscow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. I know you've skated here, too. You've been practicing. We're going to watch Miki Ando right now, who is, you've said it. I mean, there's the Michelle Kwans out there and the Sasha Cohens, but really watching the Japanese girls right now and what they're doing, and they're influencing you, huh?
Definitely. I mean, their jumps are huge, and they push the envelope, so it's important to watch them.
Here we go. I know you spent some time with Peggy this week, too. Any pointers from the three-time world champ?
Oh, yeah, there are pointers.
But she's already doing some of them.
How many times a day does someone come up to you and ask you about the triple axel that you did?
They ask me a lot.
Oh, that was spectacular
That
when
was
you
great.
did that at the Nationals. And we were watching Miki Ando on the practices yesterday, and you thought she had pretty good technique on her jumps?
She does. She's very solid, and she jumps huge.
In third place right now after the qualifying. What have you taken from this experience here at the World Championships that you may be able to use?
Well, I mean, it's just great to know the way that things kind of work around here and the skaters, the level of skaters, and especially, again, the new judging system. It's always good to try and get some more experience with it. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Came in fourth at the Junior Worlds, right?
Right.
How about the Russian culture and you know, such a tradition here with the skating? And I know you're only 15, and probably it's overwhelming, but just coming into this building and all the great skaters who skated here.
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting. The building's great, and there's a lot of great, like, artwork in all the Russian buildings. And
Right.
That was a little out of control, double axel.
Miki Ando, who is the only female skater to ever do the quad. Pretty impressive, huh?
very.
I think she's going to attempt it in the free program. One of her elements, quad Salchow. What's your favorite triple jump?
I enjoy triple S's.
And if you would do a quad, what would it be?
Not really sure.
Have you tried one?
I haven't tried any yet.
There's still some time, I think.
What do you think you need to work on as you look ahead to hopefully next year competing at Worlds?
I definitely need to work on the second mark presentation and spirals and spins, and still work on my jumps getting more consistent.
Miki Ando, 17 years of age, from Nagoya, Japan, in third place after the qualifying round. And good effort here in the short program. Well, it was great talking to you. I know you're having fun, and that's going to be a good show. Next Sunday at 4:30, the All Access show. You and Paul Wiley, thanks for coming by.
Sure, it's fun.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
All right, we roll on here and see if she keeps her lead. Miki Ando in the kissing cry as Arina Slutskaya is getting ready out on the ice. And the crowd went wild when she took the ice, and now being respectfully quiet as they read the marks. 59.62 is what she needs to take the lead. and just falling short. So Miki Ando into second place, right behind Carolina Kostner. That means Michelle Kwan bumped down to third right now. 2002 world champion. Getting her version of the game face on.
Seems to be always a smile, though.
Through everything she's gone through, she's kept the smile. The illness last year, vasculitis, as Peter said, an inflammation of the blood vessels, serious illness. Doctor told her, stay off the ice for a year. She wouldn't listen. Some thought she wouldn't skate again. Her mother needing a kidney transplant, Irina needing money to help pay for that. Here she is, undefeated, taking the ice in the short program as the leader.
She's got a great positive attitude. We should all take a lesson from her. She has seemed totally fit and relaxed this past week. It's been a great season and a great comeback for her. She needs to focus on all of these elements. That's determination.
Doing a full rotation on the end of that landing.
Don't forget, you still got one of the top names to come, Sasha Cohen of the U.S.
Now most of the difficult things are done. Now she can really sell this program. Good energy, good speed.
Gaining points with these position changes within the spin.
Signature move, this Fielman position.
Oh, there's a little bit of a problem. Slipping out of that.
Shaking on that ending. It's never over until it's over. You got to keep the focus on every single move.
And the judges are certainly looking at the grade of execution on that spin. How well was it done? At the end, not the best.
Crowd doesn't care about any of that. You know that.
That's moved.
I mean, they're starved for a gold medalist here. They saw Tomianina and Marinin win the gold in pairs, but of course, Sasha Cohen gets her turn. 20 years of age, the world silver medalist. Her short program is next.
She had trouble on this combination at the top, the triple Lutz, but watch what happens right here. She does a full turn in between and then has to take off for the jump. The spin's really falling off here at the end of the program.
And it will be counted as a combination, that early one. She never put the other foot down. So 57-51. Look at those marks. Clearly the best. I mean, that's 62.84 and eventually 92.61. So Slutskaya totaling it up. Everyone just figuring out this new system, but the Russian fans know she's got the lead. She's had the full experience the last couple of years. There's no doubt about that. From California to Connecticut, New York, back to California. Slutskaya, Kostner, Ando, and it's about a 5-point lead for Slutskaya, and she's got about 6 points in between her and Michelle Kwan, who's just out of the top 3. Now, Sasha, who was second last year at Worlds, second after the qualifying, great opportunity.
She is a stunning performer. Absolutely the most pure line of any skater. But her consistency is her problem. Very nice, very clean, very easy and elegant.
And remember, she was not only coached for a while by Tatiana Tarasova, the Russian influence there, but her mom was a gymnast and grew up in Ukraine. So Eastern European heritage for Sasha Cohen. Grandfather, by the way, was also a gymnast and once performed for Stalin here in what was the Soviet Union.
Trying to control that edge. You could see the look on her face. A lot of determination to do a clean, short program here. Loves her music. Straight line footwork, very nice. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
She is stunning. Good for her. She really needed to do
and
this.
And really keeping herself composed for those 8 required elements in this program.
John Nix, her coach, once again, back on the West Coast. Got to be happy with what he just saw, but as always, very stoic. Never can tell what he's thinking. Been around this sport for a long time. Sasha Cohen able to do things on the ice that no other skater can do and get in positions that no other skater can. Wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but Sasha Cohen definitely got it done here at the World Figure Skating Championships presented by Olay, the ladies short program. Even got a smile out of John Nix.
Keeps her shoulders nice and upright as she takes off for the triple Lutz jump. A great amount of determination right there with the double toe loop right on the end. Triple Lutz double toe. Great start for her.
And this spiral move, she usually has such command of this move, and here she is struggling to not hit the boards, to give that turn, that inside edge. So you saw her struggling with her facial expressions, making that turn.
So now we'll find out. Slutskaya has the lead, and only 1 point separates the second, third, and fourth spots. There has been a timing violation. You can't go over the 250 allotted time, so that's 1 point off. 64-21 to get the lead. There it is, 61-37, guys. So Sasha Cohen into second place. Gotta love where she is because, I mean, you got the favorite in first. You can make a run in the free skate. And here's a look at that time violation. You're allowed to go 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You cannot go over that. And with this clock, you can see unofficially Sasha Cohen going to end that movement before 2:51, and she goes 2:52. But even the 1 point deduction would not have made the difference in terms of where she sits in the standings. She is right behind Slutskaya in a great place, about 3 points back. And Michelle Kwan, 6.5 back in fifth place. People have definitely made up more than that to come back to win in this new system. Jenny Kirk, by the way, is currently in 16th. Sasha Cohen is with Christine Brennan right now. Christine?
Sasha, the reigning world silver medalist, you are in a great position now, less than 3 points behind Irina Slutskaya. What's the mentality going into the long?
Well, I haven't quite switched over yet. I just got off the ice, but to definitely skate a strong program and, you know, weed out any little bobbles.
And what happened? It looked like there was a moment when you were gritting your teeth in the spiral.
I was trying so hard to hold on and flip edges, which is a new requirement, and I nearly fell over 2 or 3 times, but I held on to it. Got to do that sometimes.
You also received a 1 point timing deduction. What happened there?
That's so frustrating because my spin was going so well, and I guess I must have just held it a little too long, and I just did not get out when the music ended, and so that's kind of a silly mistake.
All right, Sasha, well, good luck in the long. You're poised for a great long program. Terry?
So Cohen within striking distance of the lead, but the lead is held still by Irina Slutskaya, feeling the weight of the Russian hopes on her shoulders here in her hometown, and Christine caught up with her a few moments ago.
Irina Slutskaya, the leader after the short program. Looked like there was a little glitch there with the combination jump. What happened?
I don't know, you know, it was so hard to skate, you know, I never think that it will be so hard to skate here, but I think it was okay, and tomorrow will be much more better.
Is it better or worse to have almost a 3 point lead in your home country going into the long program?
Oh, well, it's always good when you have a couple points, you know, more. But, you know, the free program will be so hard because it will be a full arena, you know, will be no space, and there will be so many people and really strong competitors.
Is this the toughest competition you have ever been in?
I think so. Now I think so.
All right, Irina, good luck in the long program.
Thank you.
Thank you. Terry?